Okay, so I am here and I've been here, but YouTube wouldn't let me. So I'm finally here and I got, if I didn't get everything out, I got mostly everything out of the greenhouse and outside. And I'm really happy with a lot of what's going on. I got my hose out here to do some spraying. Of course, there are some things that have scale on it. For instance, let's see here. No, I can't locate it. But, well, here, this is, you see that right there? There's a little scale. And this is the best, the one to get because you got the, you can control it from soft to where you're gonna get it. And so you can, you know, adjust it as the scale or the mealybug or whatever insects that you're trying to rid become more firmly attached. Most of them won't take the stream that I use, but there are stubborn. So you just have to do it. And the backs of the leaves as well. Because that's where they hide, in those places. So, and here's a little more minor that you can see in there. And I also like to use it to get all of the dead leaves from the tops of those leaf axils. You see how they clean that right out? And also down by the rhizome, getting leaves and just debris that fall down there. You can just blow it away. But as you can see, this is another gyrac. Maybe it's gyrac canary. BC gyrac. Firestar bloomed in the fall. And it's giving me at least 2 new growths. This is in need of a repot. But today I'm just getting the bugs. Actually, it's going to be 3. Because there is a little nubbin right down there. And then there's one. And then there's another one back there. Nice fragrant thing. And these are some brethren that I got. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm watering. It's been a fairly mild day. And I'm looking for bugs. And it's best to just get the sheaths if you find bugs. Okay, let's go in here. This is another plant that I have got to spray. This is my Richard Mueller cross. And I do have to do a better job than that. But you can see it's giving me growth there. And there's growth there. But I've got to get that scale off. And I'm just spraying temporary. I'm going to come back, do a better job, because there's no way to film and do this. I'm more showing you guys what's happening. No blooms yet. Unfortunately, do have lots of the spikes. And they're getting so big and juicy. Look at that. That's gonna pop any day. As is this one. You can see from the bottom. And there's more up here. Two big fat spikes up there. There's three right there. So yeah, this is really gonna be doing well. But it's still gonna be a minute before it blooms. Here's another spike that's just forming. And there's another one right there on the top. So yeah, I have lost count. Because since I counted, I have found more that are just emerging. So, anyway, like this is one that I found that is new. Just burst through the sheath. As is this one. Right there. Very immature. And in fact, here is another that is just emerging. Can you believe it? Right there. See that? It's not even. Anyway. So yeah, what count I gave in that video is not accurate. But if you don't know, folks, this is my adorable clone of Bobophyllum bicolor. Okay, so this area here is where I am going to either move to a brighter lit area, as is the case with this cross, because it's already been repotted, or I'm going to repot. This is going to another area. It just was brought out today. It's got a little growth there. This is my mean Garuda. This is going to be repotted. This is basically an orchid jungle. And this one is just sitting here because I need to find a really, well, it's just acclimating now, but this is one that I got from Mitzi, BC Perfume, Midnight Perfume. This is one I've had a couple years. I got this from Plantillo, and it's that cross. And this is the growth from last year. This one that's in our face. This one. And also this growth over here. That one. But this is another growth that I put on in the winter. I am waiting to see that bloom. I moved this in the cage. It was outside of the cage. This is a Gyrec Kiku. I didn't like the way that the color of the leaves were getting very brown. Well, almost too dark. So it was getting too much sun. So I moved it in here. This is one of my Florida stars. And it's giving me 4 new growths. 2, 3, 4. The previous growths look pretty horrible, but I may move this out into higher light, as this is my cuculata. I will move them all out, and maybe in another week. They're in a little bit of shade. This is a flagellaris here, and this is my wine-eyed leopard that is working on this growth. So anyway, so let's go inside the greenhouse and see what's happening in there. This is a sologeny. And this, I'm gonna move this into higher light as well. This is that Miltonia. And I'm gonna move it here. I like that new growth. So we'll put it there, give it a little more light. This is my golden aya that's got a couple growths. It really should be showing nubbins or signs that it is going to bloom from these deciduous canes. That's what it usually does. So we will see. And this is my Sunset Glory that has a couple new growths. Nice new growths. This Encyclia Dithiana has that new growth. Okay, let's go on in. Okay, let me hang these up first. This is my pendulum that did not bloom for me this year. It has bloomed in the past, and I thought for sure it would, but it didn't. And that needs to be acclimated to some higher light. And I'm not sure what this is, but whatever it is, it's trying to stay alive. So I'm gonna hang that. Ooh, and well, you need some water anyway, so I'll leave it down there. And this is another something that I really should move into higher light, especially since it's giving me that really nice new growth. And that would be my Pinian Amazing. And here I just knocked over some things that I need to repot. That is a Cordigera. Okay, so let's go in here, and it's a mess, but it is the next thing to be done. The first thing was getting every plant out, and then I have to get all the dead stuff out, swept out. It really won't take much. And then the guy is going to come and put in a new floor. This is my almost dead Grande. And here's that should have been long thrown out. You all know what that is. That's aggregatum. You see, I got all my surviving Brassavolas that were mounted off of there. I do still have a few, but there's no rush because they're still pretty much kind of coming out of dormancy. Besides these are the next to go out. They are all in need of a repot, except for this, which is a spider lily. That's a Laturia. It's giving me those really nice new growths. and I have to repot this, which is a nursery rhyme, encyclia nursery rhyme, and that. I think that was repotted. That is elephant drops. So yeah, that's it. Really, I've got a rojo here that looks horrible, but it is giving me a new growth. That over there is lemon drop. It needs sprayed. And this is a division of a daffodil. Other than that, that's it for in here. So these plants were the first to go out, and they have been watered. This is my wolf leopard, and I'm hoping to see some growth. That was repotted last year. Up here is something I don't see a tag. I see some growths up there. And then here's my Marii, and this is really too much sun. So I am going to, but it is getting nice roots. It has matured that bulb, and it's got that other growth on it over there. But you can see there's a bit of scale here, something. But that's my Marii. It did bloom for me last year really nicely, and I'm loving those roots. What else is over here? I think that's a tampensis. Cochleata here in the front. Dr. Ben. And some of these do need repotted. I'm not sure what this encyclia is in my, oh, here we go. It's up here. So it's, oh, roughly profuse. Good. And this looks like my Spicerianum. And yeah, this is Encyclia Hamburii. I'm pretty sure these are, this might not be. And this is a Encyclia hybrid that is just getting burnt. So I am gonna really take this over to the other side. I might do the same for this, because look, that is my Dendrobium species. That is a really nice species. It is right there, Trigonopus, and I want to save that. So, but it likes a little bit more shade. Here's my Delcurii, giving me those nice new growths. And there's that spike right there. Right here. That is on that Florida Sun Coast. I believe that's, yeah, roughly orchid, roughly jungle profuse, or whatever they call it. Is this giving me a growth? Maybe I should move this because it's getting probably too much sun here. This is my Prostechia Buthiana. I see some root tips, and it looked like it blasted its growths from last year. Pretty much I need to move. Tomorrow is Memorial Day, and I'm going to move these Brassavola hybrids and all of these encyclias. And I'm going to definitely have to repot this. I see it's giving me a new growth right there. This is Mitzi's plant. I believe that's a Richard Mueller, or it's a Mai Tai. So yeah, I'm going to have to move all of these over to the other side because I think they're getting a little bit too much sun. The majority of them are. Some of them are fine, but some of these others, and there is a bulbophyllum down there. That's my frosty eye hidden down there. So, yeah. Anyway, that is what's going on. So yeah, I'll get these out next. And I've got these with me. And then I will start bagging up all of this, dumping it out, saving the pots, of course, my pots. And then sweeping and then taking it from there. Thank you for watching. I've really just been not really paying attention, even though most likely I'm talking to myself. Anywho, no problem. I do that a lot. I have been told I'm crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna put these in some shade. Look at that. This has got to survive. I wish I would see some new growths on this. But it will recuperate. Oh, there's a new growth right there. And there's a couple more. This is a Gracilis hybrid. And my Marii will go here in shade. Right there. And in fact, I am going to show you, because I know you saw this, and I am just going to show you. See how gentle that is? And if that's not enough, let's say I want to get the sheath off there. Hey Denise, I am really heading off because I'm gonna spray. I got most of everything out, and I was just showing off how my bulbophyllum is fattening up its buds, but no blooms yet. It's gonna be a lot. So there's 3 more right there. Oh, well, sorry. Anyway, I'm leaving anyway. I don't know what happened.